Hi, I'm Farah Khan and you're watching Showbiz India that brings you entertainment with style.
Welcome back everyone to Showbiz India, and with me right now is the super talented Farah Khan.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to Showbiz
Thank
India
you.
and USA. How are you feeling? Your concert starts tomorrow.
We are all very excited. I think the nerves will set in tomorrow. Yes, the concert starts tomorrow. We've been rehearsing all night and I'm actually going to perform after 25 years. So I'm the baby of the group, not Vivan, I must say.
It must be. What does it feel like to be performing on stage?
Well, it feels rather strange because I'm so used to behind the scenes and then looking at everybody and then making sure they get their steps right. And now when they look at me for that, I'm very busy trying to get my steps right.
I don't think that's a big problem.
No, it is actually, you're so used to teaching other people that it takes a while for you to follow instructions. I don't follow instructions very well. I'm used to giving them.
You're used to being the captain of
Yeah.
the ship. Now you are extremely talented and multi-talented.
Thank
You
you.
are a director, an actor, and of course a choreographer. What part of the craft do you enjoy the most?
Well, if I had a choice between, I would say direction. That truly is my first love. It was my first love. I got into choreography by chance and I am now officially retired from choreography. I don't think I want to do it anymore. This was the last movie I've choreographed for Happy New Year. Of course, I still direct my songs and I'll shoot them and all, but I can't be bothered to go and do it for other people.
I see. Okay, yeah, because we don't want to miss out on your choreography.
Okay.
We want to see you there. Now, is it true that you said you found your calling? I read about you, and it said through Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Yes, I did. Yes.
How fantastic!
I know.
How old were you at that time?
I must have been 17. I was pretty old, and I saw Thriller, and it just kind of. Till then, I was like, vacillating. You didn't know what you want to do, and when I saw Thriller, I was like, this is what I want to do, and then I got into dancing because of Michael Jackson.
And you taught yourself?
Yeah, I mean, Michael taught us, but yeah, we'd watch his videos and keep practicing the steps.
Now let's go back a few years when you first met Shah Rukh Khan,
Yeah.
and that was the start of a very beautiful friendship.
So a few years, long, 21 years now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how did you connect with him on such a level? You both are very close friends.
We connected instantly. It wasn't a getting to know you better. It was an instant connection. So as soon as we met each other and we started talking, and then we just hit it off instantly. And it's really been like that. Of course, down the years we share so many more memories, and you make more memories together. So it just keeps getting stronger. But it wasn't like I didn't like you first and then after 2 years I'll know. It was an instant friendship.
And now, what can you tell us about him that the world doesn't know? You're one of his closest friends.
You will never find Shah Rukh without his shoes. Ever. I think he sleeps with them also. You will never ever see him bare feet.
Wow.
Not on the flight, not anywhere. I'm telling you. And the only thing that irritates him a lot is if his socks don't kind of match. And if his shoes don't match his belt, then you're in trouble.
I see. Well, that's an interesting insight.
The other insights are a little more personal. So.
I know. We'll have to give you some wine for that. I'm joking. So tell us about Happy New Year.
Been on the back burner for a very long time. It was supposed to happen 10 years ago after Mehuna. This was a movie I was supposed to make. And then of course it went through a lot of changes. I made other movies. I had babies, got married first, then had babies. So finally, 10 years from when it should have been made, it's finally going to come out now. And it is, I think, at least of my career and Shah Rukh's, I would say, it's the biggest film that we have collaborated on. It's big in terms of, it's probably the biggest film of this year at least, in terms of scale and grandeur, and not only budget, but the kind of things that we've managed to bring together in the film.
So tell me your favorite scene from the film.
Oh, that's very difficult. I have a lot of favorite scenes in the film.
Okay, share us an anecdote.
Lots. We were all together in Atlantis in Dubai for almost a month, and that's when the whole, and it's an ensemble. It's not a one hero, one heroine. It's literally 5 guys. One girl, one villain, Jackie Shroff. So I think too many anecdotes to give. Boman will probably give you some. Please ask him. There was one where he actually he had to lie in bed for a scene. It was a scene where he wakes up, and Abhishek and me were wondering where this guttural sound is coming from. So we are hunting because the sound guy is saying there's some sound coming, and I can't do sing sound. Boman had gone to sleep on that bed and he was snoring his guts away.
That's hilarious.
So we have shot him, and then he got up and said, "Oh, I'm a method actor." So I was like really like getting into it, and we were like, "Yeah, really." Please do ask him about this.
I will, absolutely. Now, do you think your director's vision has been attained with this film?
I think what I had written on paper, I think we've done 10 times bigger on screen. Definitely, I think even as a producer, to work with for a director to have Shah Rukh as a producer, it's if you want this much, he'll give you this much. So if you want like a crane, he'll say no, we'll get a helicopter for this shot. Don't do just a crane, we'll do a helicopter. So it's literally the other way around, where I'm trying to control the budget and he's like spend.
That must be fantastic.
I think there's the first time I'm saying, why is there no stress on this shoot? There's like no, something is missing. Oh, it was a stress factor that was missing. There's no stress like you have to finish it today. He's like, no, why have you kept 3 days for this shoot? Let's take 7 days and shoot this. It's literally like that.
Director's dream come true.
Absolutely.
What about in your career? What do you think has perhaps been one of the most challenging directorial scenes for you in your career?
Scenes? I wouldn't say a particular scene, but I think the first movie I made, it kind of had to break the glass ceiling. It was the first big commercial movie that a lady was making. I'm not a lady, but that a woman was making. So that to break the myth of people, because everyone thinks, oh, she's a woman, so she'll make a very sensitive, woman-centric movie, which will only like the critics will be happy with it. And here it was an all-out action drama, commercial masala movie that literally brought back that masala movies of the 70s. So I think that first movie is always you have to prove it, but then after that you have to keep proving it. There's nothing like you can rest on your laurels. So you have to keep proving it and upping your game every film. But in terms of like I was saying, the most exhilarating and the most exhausting film has been Happy New Year, because it's the longest I've ever shot. It's the biggest, like every scene is with 1,000 ka crowd and 106 actors, and it's every scene is like tiring and challenging at the same time.
In conclusion,
yeah,
a question, and please try and be candid and not diplomatic.
Okay.
Who are some of the best dancers in the industry in your opinion?
That's very easy. Yeah. I think my favorite for sure is Govinda. I think I think he's the best dancer. I mean, when he dances, he makes me so happy. And it's not about being technical or anything. It's just that he's just God gifted and he dances from his face. And of course, everyone knows that Hrithik is a fantastic dancer, no doubt about it. Now that is technique combined with grace, whereas Govinda is just sheer dancing. Yeah. So I think these two, I would say, are very, very good dancers.
And what about the ladies?
I think the ladies are all good dancers. I mean, Priyanka is a superb dancer. Deepika is a good dancer. Katrina, I mean, Sheila Ki Jawani, after that, she's become a absolutely superlative dancer.